Hi, I'm Stephen Blacksmith. I'm a writer, director, actor, and all-around funny person. Now, you may also know me as the illegitimate son of Alec Baldwin. And Dad, if you're watching, quit blocking my emails, Alec. Now I can prove that you were in Tallahassee the night we were conceived and we look exactly alike! Now, when this quarantine started, I, like many of you, thought, finally, a reason to use my fine arts degree that my parents always ridiculed me for. So I decided to get together with some of my favorite people in the world and talk about their favorite films via Zoom. Now, along the way, we're going to play a lot of games, learn some fun film facts, and watch our guests get pretty silly. Oh, and it is important to know that we do not monetize this program in any way, but we do support some awesome causes, so we're going to put a description of one of these causes in every single episode, and if you feel the need, and if you can, most importantly, please consider donating. Now, kick back, relax, and enjoy Cinema Variete.
How's your quarantine?
Some days better than others. You just kind of gotta take it day by day, I guess. Try not to look too much into the future because we have no idea what's gonna happen.
Yeah, that's true. Oh man, much like our buddy Chris in the movie Murder Party.
Exactly. Yeah, you just gotta focus on outrunning Bill, making sure you don't get chopped with an axe or whatever else the other artists are doing.
Yeah, that's true. First of all, I've never heard of this movie.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
how did you come across it?
My sister and her boyfriend, they live back on the East Coast in Virginia, and we just decided, when quarantine started, we were gonna have like a Netflix party every Saturday, and I was just flipping through random movies, and Murder Party just looked interesting. So yeah, we watched that one night, and uh, I was very happy we found it. It's interesting. It's very unique.
It is very unique. Have you seen the other big release from this guy, Green Room?
Green Room, I haven't, but I really really want to. That's the one with Patrick Stewart, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
interesting.
Nice, good stuff.
This movie, though, I mean, what was it that spoke to you?
What was it spoke to me? It's got that nice kind of low budget like indie quality that I really like in movies. Like it reminded me a lot of movies like Risk Cutters or SLC Punk, and also just the weirdness of it. Like it's not quite horror, it's not quite comedy. At times it's like anti-horror. Yeah, just all those things. And plus it was so much fun revisiting it this time because I looked up a little bit more about it. Like they basically shot this on a nothing budget, which is amazing. And also, it's got 100% on Rotten Tomatoes for like 5 reviews.
Yeah.
So yeah, just those things like absolutely appeal to me. I love stuff like that.
A B C D E F G H I J K L M N O P Q R S T U V W X and Y and Z.
Now, the way to play this is that you're going to tell us the entire plot outline of the movie from start to finish, and you're going to do it you're going to start on one letter of the alphabet per word, and then sequentially you're going to go down. So if you're talking about this movie, you might say, all bets come excruciatingly fast, something like that. So A, B, C, D, E. Does that make sense?
Yeah, definitely.
Good. So I'm going to start you off on a different letter that's not A. And since it's murder party, why don't we start off with M as in Mark?
M as in Mark. All right.
Yeah. Oh, and if you get to all the way around, back to what comes before M?
O?
O,
No.
L,
No,
M, N,
no, it's
O,
not O.
J, K, L, L.
L. It's
So
L. All right.
if you get all the way around the alphabet, right, back to M, start going backwards if you haven't finished yet, and just wrap up what your thought is.
Okay. All right.
All
Okay,
right.
let's,
So we're
all
gonna
right.
try to go at a reasonable pace. You know, if you realize you're taking a long gap, just make up some random word. But as concise to the plot as you can, make it.
Okay, you got it. All right. Whew. See how we can go. All right. Mysterious, nutty. Oof.
Oof is a word with O.
Say
Oof.
what?
Oof starts with an O.
Oh yeah, oof does start with an O. All right, we'll go with oof. Mysterious, nutty, oof. Oof.
Party. That works.
Party. Yep. Yeah.
Sure,
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Party. The party. Quick. Rage. Stabbing.
There is stabbing.
Yes. Stabbing. Terrifying. Understated. Yeah, visceral. Oof. Wacky.
Wacky's good.
X is a hard one.
Most people say xylophone.
Yeah.
Doesn't make sense.
Yeah, there's no xylophone, I don't think, but yeah. Young, zany. All right.
So we've got a lot of words to describe what's going on. But what about the story?
Oh, okay. All right. Ambitious, battered, cocaine using.
Yeah.
Deviant. Enrapture. Wait, did I use D? Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
Okay. Yeah, enrapture. Faking. Okay. Grant.
Oh yeah, good.
Yeah. I'm working on it. Grant. Harry. Invitation. We'll just go with jerks.
Sure.
Yeah. K is so hard. Just, yeah, running through all the K words in my head.
That's okay. There's no way you can get this game wrong. You can use any
All right.
K word you want.
Oh yeah. Well, obviously, killing. How did I get that? How did I miss that? Yeah, how did I miss that? All right. All right. Killing. Laughing, and macabre.
Macabre. That's a good
Yeah.
word. Uh-huh.
Thank you. Thank you.
You did
Excellent.
it. Not too shabby.
Yeah. No. Very shabby. Very shabby. That would have been a good S word.
Yeah, right? You know what? I think that you nailed it. But just to be
Thank
safe,
you.
let's watch the trailer and see how close you got to what the trailer says.
Welcome to your murder. This is the party.
Murder
Planning this
party.
for weeks.
The invitation said murder party. If some jackass
Oh, yep.
is dumb enough to come here, then he deserves to die.
Oh, I didn't know you Shore Street.
Look, I don't think
Shore
you actually
Street.
thought someone would be stupid enough to show up.
He's a white male. He's perfect.
So what was that guy's costume?
Splattering
Chris.
blood on canvas.
Oh, which guy, Chris?
The
He,
ma- yeah.
Masterpiece is complete.
yeah, he was supposed to be a knight.
Report is back in.
Okay.
We'll read the cause of death.
I don't know if it was like a specific night.
Halloween.
Kind of looks
No,
like
it's just-
Castle Crashers night, if you ever played that.
I know. No, I haven't. But yeah, it's interesting. He's got like, yeah, they give him like a real knight motif because his cat is named Sir Lancelot.
There you go. Yeah. Murder party.
Better body.
Ooh.
Dies. I didn't sign on for a second-degree assault party.
Ah, Bill.
Oh. I didn't sign up for second degree assault party.
Yeah. It's like one of his earliest lines.
Yeah. He didn't. Let me close that.
No, he did not. He made that very clear.
Oh, this guy. Murder party.
Yeah, poor
Buddy.
guy. Yeah, he just wanted a party.
Just wanted to hang out, have a good time, but you know what? I need to stop sharing this with you because you're going to play another game.
Sweet.
All of these questions were kind of brought up from the IMDb page, their trivia section. So hopefully you don't know some of these. And some of them, I've changed them. They're all going to be true or false questions. All right?
All right.
All right. Now, for Murder Party, during the truth serum scene, actual hypodermic needles filled with sterile saline were being used. True or false?
True.
True. You got it right. It's horrible. Yeah, that's a very stupid thing to do.
Very much so. Yeah.
Yep. Don't ever do that. Good way to get sued.
Mhm.
Now, Chris, the main guy, the knight, he buys 3 VHS tapes of fictional horror films to watch on Halloween. If you remember the titles, these are Zombies vs. Unicorn's Horn, Scarewolf, and, oh, I have one here, Arachno Freak. True or false?
I know one of them is right. Yeah, I'll go with true.
True? Oh, it's mostly true.
Ah.
The last film, Arachno Freak, was actually a movie called Xantacroid.
Xantacroid. What is a Xantacroid?
I have no idea. But you know what? All of the blood splatter effects were done practically.
Yeah, that's true. Very much so.
There you
I was
go.
like, Yeah, that was like half their budget, I think.
It's all just blood, which are not easy to do, and a lot of people just choose to do stupid, like
Yeah, like ketchup.
Yeah, there you go. Now, as you saw in the trailer, the party invitation was floating across the street before Chris put his foot on it. Now, the way they accomplished that was just merely pulling it with fishing line. True or false?
Hmm. Uh, yeah, I'm gonna go with true.
True. No, it's not. We got you on that one.
What'd they do?
They used the leaf blower.
Leaf blower. That's
Yeah.
genius.
Yeah, right? Not good for sound, though. Now, that credit sequence, the opening credit sequence, though, that was actually filmed in October 2005, before the script was even written. True or false?
Really? Hmm. I know that sounds right, but I feel like I got to go with false.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was actually true. Before they even had a movie. Yeah, how strange. But you know, the very last one, I think you're going to get this. Now, the pills that Chris takes are actually called lorazepam and are used to treat anxiety and panic disorders. True or false?
True.
That's true that lorazepam is used to treat anxiety and panic disorders, but the drug he actually took, which also works, is called alprazolam. Alprazolam.
Oh, Prazolam. All right.
Alprazolam, right? Yeah. Feel like I need some lorazepam after that quiz. Calm down.
Yeah, feel like everyone needs it right now. Just a little bit, sprinkle in the coffee.
I agree. That was pretty good. You got that, 2 out of 6, which is pretty damn good. I gotta admit.
Yeah. I mean, haven't taken like a quiz since I don't know, college.
Well, that's
Feels a little rusty.
not even taking like which person are you kind of quiz, like which Hogwarts house do you belong to, or
Oh yeah, but I took that ages ago. I got that out of the way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, because that's something you gotta know just right away.
Yeah, dude, I'm a Slytherin. Yeah, of course.
Oh.
You bring that out on the first date.
Oh, Gryffindor.
Gryffindor. Oh man.
Yeah.
Natural born enemies. But you know what? That's okay, because that doesn't prevent you from playing this next game. Now,
All right.
of all of these actors, how many were you intimately familiar with? And by intimate, I don't mean one night stand kind of familiar with, but like with their career.
I'd say probably only one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine. And that person was probably either Bill Tengrati or Macon Blair. Is that his name? I don't know. But there are only 2 actors here that have been in other things, like other actual full-fledged movies that weren't created by this director. Now, what I've done is I've gone back into their filmographies, right? And I've pulled movies that I've never heard of, like
Perfect.
full-fledged movies. And I have given you here the actor, the actor's name in the movie, like who played. I don't remember who Bill Tengrati is in Murder Party, so I can't help you there. Well, I guess we could look it up. Bill Tengrati. This was Bill Tengrati, the Russian dude.
He's the drug dealer. Yeah.
Yeah. And the other one was like Macon Blair. Is that his name?
Yeah, he was the wolf guy. I think.
So Macon Blair, the wolf guy. So I pulled 2 movies from each of theirs. So this is Bill Tengrati's. It's called Amigo. I've given you a little snippet of what a still from it looks like. You have the keywords here, which are infantry, male bonding, shot in the leg, and runaway child. Now, what I need you
All right.
to right? What I need you to do is tell me exactly what the plot of this movie is from beginning to end. Be as descriptive as you can, and we'll see if you're right.
All right. So there are these three infantrymen. You know, they're off on a very, very important mission, but they come under attack at this, and they have to hide out in this civilian's house. But it turns out this civilian's house has a child, and so they have to escape. And while they're escaping, one of them gets shot in the leg while still carrying the baby.
Ooh.
And but it turns out this baby is actually an enemy soldier. So the baby actually turns on them all, and it ultimately leads to the infantryman's downfall.
Okay, yeah, that sounds like a pretty good movie. Let's see if you're actually right, though.
Oh, I hope so.
Amigo, the 17th feature film from Academy Award-nominated writer-director John Sayles, stars legendary Filipino actor Joel Torre as Rafael, a village mayor caught in the murderous crossfire of the Philippine-American War. When U.S. troops occupy his village, Rafael comes under pressure from a tough-as-nails officer, Chris Cooper, to help the Americans in their hunt for Filipino guerrilla fighters. But Rafael's brother, Ronnie Lazaro, is the head of the local guerrillas and considers anyone who cooperates with the Americans to be a traitor. Rafael quickly finds himself forced to make the impossible, potentially deadly decisions faced by ordinary citizens in an occupied country. A powerful drama of friendship, betrayal, romance, and heartbreaking violence, Amigo is a page torn from the untold history of the Philippines and a mirror of today's unresolved conflicts.
So see, I was kind of right, because I mean, you know, there's betrayal there.
You're right. You know, you're absolutely right. I'm going to give you half a point for that one. Okay. Good job. Good job.
There you go.
Let's tell you up front, I think the most anyone's ever gotten this was maybe 1.5 points out of 4. And this is after like 7 or 8 of these games. So, you know, this one, I think you might be able to figure it out. This is a Macon Blair movie. It is called Hellbenders. The tagline is, "Deliver them to evil."
Ooh, nice. I like that. Deliver them to evil. Okay. So I'm guessing, okay, so these two guys are Satanist drug dealers, and their whole plot is to try and convert as many people to Satanism through crack cocaine. And but ultimately what happens is they end up meeting the real Satan, and Satan actually does not approve of crack cocaine. He prefers alcohol and ends up disowning them and completely disbanding their cult.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that sounds about right. Yeah, I can see Satan acting that way.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, let's see if you're right, though. About Hellbenders. There are demons so terrible that no mortal man of God could successfully drive them back to hell. The only option is for the exorcist himself to invite possession and then commit suicide, dragging along the demon to damnation. So the Augustine Interfaith Order of Hellbound Saints, or Hellbenders, was formed, a group of elite, highly trained exorcists that live in a constant state of debauchery, so they will be ready to go to hell at any moment. When an infernal Norse demon called Black Surtur escapes from New York City intent on cracking open the gates of hell, the Hellbenders must use every ounce of their debauchery to battle the demon and save the planet from eternal damnation.
I mean, crack cocaine, debauchery, it's kind of the same wheelhouse, right?
Yeah, I guess, you know, but there's just so much going on with this movie that I feel like maybe I'm not going to give you a point for that. You didn't hit enough of these weird, crazy twists and turns. Wait, so
Yeah.
okay. So the priest gets possessed and kills himself?
Yeah. He has to kill himself to drag to I don't know, go to the spirit world and like fight the demon or something?
I think it just they become possessed, they kill themselves, and then the demon goes to hell. That's dumb.
Oh,
I don't mean to say that a movie's dumb because I live for the movies, but it's just a bad plot. Just a bad.
I kind of want to see it though, just to see how that works.
Yeah, check it out. Everyone watch Hellbenders.
Everyone, make it a marathon. Go Murder Party, Hellbenders, end it with the Green Room.
There you go. Now, this is a movie called Desolate. It is a Bill Tengrati movie. I had to pull a quote from a character here because there was no keywords or tagline. So this quote from the character is, "There's always been talk of who's to blame. Some people blame the government. Others think God did this to us. But truth be told, we did it to ourselves. We left this land desolate." What the hell's this movie about?
Ooh, oh man, sounds heavy. So I think I'm feeling like post-apocalyptic, or no, not post-apocalyptic, but Well, either way, I think it's in the near future, and mankind is experiencing like a worldwide famine, and so now everything's basically completely decimated, and everyone is in sort of like fending for themselves, like tribes, I think.
Okay. Did you see this movie before?
No, I hadn't.
Let's check it out. While trying to survive the worst drought in history, a family of farmers forced their younger brother down a path of crime and destruction. Betrayed and left for dead in an unfamiliar land, he must survive, endure, and seek the revenge he deserves. I'll give you a full point for that one.
Yeah. Point and a half.
Not bad. All right. If you can get the next one, you'll be the top of the leaderboards here. This
All right.
is the Macon Blair one. It's called Gretchen. The keywords are high school, awkwardness, character, first name as title.
Oh, that's it? Okay.
Yeah, there was nothing helpful about it at all in this movie. Well,
all right, so
guy, huh? The picture could probably tell you more than anything.
Yeah, probably. So this looks like this looks like a dark teen movie. Like, all right, I feel like Gretchen, she's in high school and she is very obviously like the awkward, like nerdy person, and she is probably very much being bullied over the phone, and especially by whoever's in the background. That person just looks very, very insidious. Yeah, and I feel like it takes a dark turn where either Gretchen tries to get revenge or commits suicide, because that's all this picture says to me.
Okay.
It just looks real dark.
Well, let's see what's going on with this movie, all right?
All right.
Gretchen has bigger problems than abysmal fashion sense. She's 17, painfully awkward, and stuck in the most unforgiving place on earth, high school. When her obsession with school bad boy Ricky gets out of hand, her mother sends her to an emotional treatment center to recover. She has to travel elsewhere, however, to truly begin to understand why she fixates on the wrong kind of guy.
You have there's things called emotional treatment centers.
I guess so. Maybe this is
Okay.
Canadian or something. It sounds like something Canadian.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe I need one of those. I don't know.
So unfortunately, none of this sounds very familiar to what you said. I'm not gonna be able to give you another point for that. But 1.5 points you tied so far with everybody else, so that's pretty good.
Thank you.
Yeah. What the? Screen sharing is paused. I didn't know I could do that. There we go. Can you see me now? Okay.
Yes, I can.
Great. Awesome. So this movie, would you say it's a good movie, or would you say it's one of those so bad it's good movies?
I think, yeah, it is such a weird. That is such a weird way to describe this movie, either good or bad. See, I'd call it one of those hidden gem type movies.
Okay.
So, yeah. Because again, they're just such strange and unique moments. So, yeah, I'll call it a good movie. I mean, 100% on Rotten Tomatoes, right?
Oh, really? Wow. Good for them.
Yeah.
You Murder Party. Awesome. Pete, you got anything to share with us? You doing anything in this quarantine?
Just writing and reading a lot and hoping the world gets better.
All right. Me too. And don't we all? Thank you very much for joining us on the show, Pete.
Awesome, man. Thanks for having me.
No problem. Take it easy.
All right. See ya.